All right, guys, welcome to the July 15th, 2025 live Zoom call. I want to tell you about how to fix your 3 p.m., 4 p.m. energy crash if you still have one. I know many healthy, fit people who work out and eat their vegetables and carrots. They still have energy crashes at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. And it's not having an energy crash does not mean that you're out of shape. You got really overweight people that do not have it. It all comes down to the habits that you have from the minute you wake up, actually from the time that you go to bed. So obviously, getting a good deep sleep helps, right? But that's not really what this is about. If you have an energy crash at around 3 p.m., 4 p.m., then it is primarily caused by your habits in the morning. Now, we all know by now, probably, that when you wake up and you drink caffeine right away, it's not a good thing. Now, in case you don't know yet, Andrew Huberman has discovered that if you wait 90 minutes to 120 minutes to take caffeine in the morning, then you will have. They actually did studies on this when they had two groups of people, and one group did not have caffeine within 90 to 120 minutes, and the other group did. The group that did not have caffeine in those first 90 minutes, 95% of them did not have a 3 p.m. energy crash. And the reason why is because you have this thing called adenosine in your brain, basically. And adenosine builds up as you're awake. Adenosine is a sleepy chemical. It's your sleepy chemical. Melatonin is your hormone, but adenosine is what makes you sleepy at night. So whenever you sleep, your adenosine goes away. Your adenosine diminishes. Whenever you're awake, your adenosine builds up. So when you sleep and you get a good night's sleep, then your adenosine is almost going to be gone. But you're always going to have some residual adenosine in your system. And that's why when you wake up, the very first thing that happens is your body starts producing cortisol. When you wake up, your body wants to wake up. Your body wants to go, 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 go. So cortisol is a stress hormone, and cortisol will come up and wake you up, get everything going, but it also flushes out the remaining adenosine. Now, this takes about 90 minutes, long story short. So if you take caffeine, then it blocks the receptors and the natural cortisol spike is not there. So that adenosine does not get flushed away. So here you are, you wake up at, let's just say 6 a.m. and you have your caffeine at 6:30. The caffeine in and of itself will give you energy. So you feel amazing. Woo! Woo! Pre-workout. Post on your stories all kinds of motivational messages. Life is great. The flowers are really bright. I love everybody. Everybody's amazing. All my worries are gone. And then the caffeine wears off. Now, you should know caffeine has a half-life of about 5 hours. So the caffeine will wear off, will be halved, will be cut in half in about 5 hours. And then when the caffeine wears off, you never got rid of that adenosine. So then you crash hard because that adenosine is overflowing now. And then now you're tired. So that's one thing. Wait 90 minutes to take caffeine. Now, this is obviously a lot easier said than done. What I have found personally is have a routine in the morning that you just don't have the opportunity to drink caffeine or you don't think about it. So when you wake up, go for a walk. Uh, get busy, be busy. And if you work from home, I recommend you do your most important task, your MIT, uh, as soon as you wake up. Now, what I personally used to do, I would wake up and I would take my creatine, I would take my a little bit of salt, I would take the theanine, then I would go brush my teeth, shave my head, and then I would go rumble roll in my garage, and then I would go walk, and then it would take me roughly an hour before I would get to work. But within your first 60 minutes upon waking, your brain is at its most creative state. So if you have really hard tasks that you need to get done, important things that are not necessarily urgent, but they are very important, then I recommend you do them in the morning, as soon as you wake up, and do not even go for walks just yet. Postpone your power hour until after that, so that at least you get 15, 30, maybe even 60 minutes work done on your most important task. Now, of course, everybody's situation is different, but even if you have a job that you have to go to, you have to drive to, everybody has projects that they need to work on that they're working on. I hope you have ambition to better your life. Usually, those projects are not urgent. They're very important, but they're urgent. If you don't get them done, nobody's going to yell at you. That those projects are the best to get done in the early morning. So, let's say you want to start a side business, work on your side business first thing in the morning. Let's say you want to learn a new language or something. Do that in the first thing in the morning. So, but delay the caffeine 90 minutes. Then, take your caffeine. I recommend 1.5 milligram per pound of body weight max. I recommend taking theanine with it because that really enhances the effects of the caffeine. Now, um, that's pretty big. Now, let's talk about the timing system of your nutrients. The 3 p.m. energy crash often gets exaggerated by big lunches, big meals that have more carbs than protein. Have a minimum, no matter how much you weigh, have a minimum of 40 grams of protein for lunch. And you can have some carbs, have it about 2 hours before your usual energy crash. Now, basically, just honestly, if you ask me, if you just eat potatoes and fruit, you'll be fine. But listen to your body, and whenever you have your food in front of you, eat your protein first, then eat your vegetables or eat that together, and then you go on to your carbs. So, like those sweet potatoes I just showed you, I had chicken today, by the way. Boring fitness model, Michael. I ate my chicken first, and then after I ate my chicken, then I had my broccoli. I had broccoli today as well. And then I had my sweet potatoes. That's always the order that you want to eat it in. So 40 grams of protein for lunch, and you want to have that 2 hours before your usual energy crash. Now, when is your energy crash? Usually that is something that you're going to have to determine yourself. For most people, it's at 3 p.m., but sometimes people are different. Maybe you wake up earlier or later. So you want to kind of track on when your energy is the lowest during the day, and then you want to plan around it. So again, wake up, hydrate first, 8 sips of water, wait 90 minutes for the first caffeine. Consume a lot of water in the first part of the day because this will make up for the less water that you will be drinking at night so you can have a deeper sleep and go to bed. And then remember what I said about caffeine having a half-life of 5 hours? If you take 200 milligrams of caffeine at, let's say, 3 p.m., then you will still have 100 milligrams of caffeine in your system by 3 plus 5 is 8 p.m. So I recommend cutting your caffeine 10 hours before you go to bed, ideally 12 hours. This way, it has no effect on your sleep whatsoever because your latency of how fast you fall asleep has a huge impact on your energy levels. Now, your latency, you can track that with an Oura Ring. I think the smartphone watch, the Apple Watch tracks it too. But these are things that it will naturally fall into place. Now, when it comes to the morning timing, the nutrient timing, have 40 grams of protein for lunch. You can have some complex carbs. I always say, obviously, potatoes and fruit. If you are going to have carbs that are not potatoes and fruit, then choose the highest of the highest of the highest of the highest quality carbs. So what I mean is if you're going to have bread, make it sprouted bread. If you're going to have tortilla, make it a sprouted tortilla. If you're going to have rice, make it organic jasmine rice. Um, yeah, so like for instance, somebody asked me about those Quest protein pizzas. God, it's just like the freaking ingredients in that. The carbs are just from hell, basically. So, you're going to hear from other people like you want to have healthy fats as well. But healthy fats, if you eat protein, you're going to get healthy fats as well. And it just comes to the territory. So it's almost like takes care of itself. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something that you already know, but this is an absolute non-negotiable if you want to stop being overweight. And this is absolute non-negotiable. You cannot there is no, if you do not do this, you will stay overweight for the rest of your life. So I hope you're ready for it. I'm going to add a dramatic pause, a silence. But after every meal, you absolutely must go for a 10-minute walk. After every meal, you absolutely must go for a 10-minute walk. Now, you can argue me with me on that. Cool. Try to prove me wrong. But um, your body just ate. You have food in your stomach. Now, your stomach is deriving a lot of blood. It's taking a lot of energy. You can enhance the digestion of the food and of those nutrients and send all those nutrients where they need to be by simply going for a literally, it can be a 5-minute walk, really. Because what it does is it enhances your digestion and it really, really, really enhances your energy levels as well. If you sit down after eating a big meal, we've all had that before. You just get into this food coma territory. Now, this is a non-negotiable. It's also just such a good way to hit your 10,000 steps, because if you eat 3 meals a day, go for a 10-minute walk, I mean, that's already going to be more than half of 10,000. Now, regarding supplements, I always say take L-theanine in the morning. You can take it at night too. If caffeine gives you jitters, you can take more L-theanine. One thing you could also do to really help you digest your lunch is to take some apple cider vinegar, dilute it with water, and take it before your biggest meals. What it does is it'll help with your blood sugar control. You don't have to do this, but honestly, I eat a carrot before every single big meal. It helps me. So find what works for you. The reason I say you don't have to do this is because, it's just annoying carrying your apple cider vinegar with you. And then lastly, creatine. More and more studies are coming out showing that creatine obviously gives you that explosive strength, power, muscular endurance. It gives you better workouts, bigger muscle. It's also good for your brain bioenergetics. So it gives you more focus and mental clarity, and it just overall gives you more energy as well. You don't really feel it though. You kind of feel it build up gradually over time. Now, the last thing, and I'll keep this kind of short, but your workspace is so huge when it comes to your energy levels. It affects energy through really three ways: your light exposure and your circadian regulation, because your light exposure affects your circadian regulation, movement patterns, which affects your blood flow, and your environmental factors like your temperature and your ergonomics. Now, we can get really deep in here, but when I come out with this product called the Afternoon Energy Fix, you'll see all the details. But there's, for instance, a difference between 5,000 K color temperature during when you have to be focused versus 3,000 K warmer light. Well, I'm talking about the temperature of the light. So 5,000 K temperature light is good for focus. 3,000 K is more of a warmer light. That's for wind down periods. Um, this is pretty detailed. I don't really want to get into it on this Zoom call because it goes pretty deep. But the most important thing that you guys can do is get that morning sunlight. It's summer right now. It's easy. Literally just go outside. Literally just stand in the sun for 5 minutes. And if you can also in the afternoon get 20 minutes of sun exposure, you will fall asleep like a baby. So I know a lot of people are going to watch the replay of this video. And I know some of my clients who really need to hear this. So I know who you are. What I want you to do is go outside, look in the direction of the sun, get at least 5 minutes of sun exposure in the morning and 20 minutes in the afternoon. And if you say you can't do it, cool. Just don't fall asleep then. Take Benadryl. But I'm just telling you what to do. This does help. The only problem with this is really the only issue, is that it's not like a pill you can take, I guess. I mean, yeah. And it takes some time. It's holistic. See, like if you take adaptogens, they work with your body and it takes time to start working in sync with your body. So if you start looking to going in the sunlight in the morning, it's not something you're going to feel like right away, but it's going to be something that over the course of 2, 3, 4 weeks, all of a sudden you're going to feel like, hey, wait a minute, I'm sleeping a lot better. And it kind of just crept up on you. So it's a lifestyle change. Um, Lastly is, oh, this is huge, by the way. I don't want to mention everything regarding like workspace, but if you don't have this on your computer yet, definitely highly, highly recommend you get this right now. It's called F.Lux. Flux, and it's a Chrome extension. It doesn't matter what you have; it's for everything. Yeah, whatever, whether you have a PC or a lab Mac or whatever. F.lux, that's the website. Flux, and it automatically regulates the temperature of your monitor depending on the time of day. So it's really good. Um, and I know I keep saying I don't want to give you too much, but here's another thing. If you're behind a computer during the day, here's the 20-20-20 rule. Has anybody ever heard of the 20-20-20 rule? I'll just tell you what it is. It's every 20 minutes, look at something that's 20 feet away for 20 seconds. That sounds weird. Make sure that thing that you're looking at is not a person. It's a thing. And then what that does is it prevents eye strain. So now I don't really want to get into the ergonomics and all that because that's another rabbit hole. But what I really wanted you kind of just go over here is um, fixing your afternoon energy crash is so it's right there. Like anybody can do it. Anybody can fix their afternoon energy crash. You don't need any special supplements really. Like creatine helps, but it's just habits. It's just lifestyle, as with everything, right? But this is all pretty recent findings from new studies that came out. So, um, yeah, that's where I kind of wanted to leave it. Now, I'm gonna have this product done this weekend. I'm saying that now to put pressure on myself. I'm editing the videos right now. It's gonna be called the Afternoon Energy Fix, and um, yeah, it's gonna be great. And by the way, just a heads up, I'm gonna charge $27 for this to my email list, but you guys get it for free. So, um, by the way, if you're watching the replay and you're not a client, this is for my clients only. So, um, yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna have like calculators on when to eat, when to have your caffeine. You can actually score your workspace and all that. Yeah. So with that said, that's how to kill your afternoon energy fix or afternoon energy crash. Now, with that said, it's 23 minutes in. Does anybody have any inspiration that they want to share? John, are you in San Diego? Whenever the camera's not on, I don't know if they're.
Hey,
Is
Mike, it's Arlene. If no one's answering,
yeah. Hi.
I'm driving back right now.
Oh, you're driving
I'm
back.
in traffic driving back.
Did you go to Bush? Oh, yeah, went to Bushfire, right?
I went to Bushfire and then I went to Cava today.
Oh, Cava. Was that your first time there?
Yeah. No, second.
Oh, yeah, right. So you didn't go to Burger Lounge?
I didn't go to Burger Lounge.
All right. Well, that'll come later then. Well, that's good.
I'll get there. That's my places to go list.
Yeah, yeah. No, San Diego is the birthplace of Burger Lounge. That's why said that. But no, Bushfire is good if you're on the 5 freeway.
The only
Cool.
challenge with it is I had no. I mean, I'm really lost on tracking uh, calories there. I even asked them if they had something I could look at, and they didn't have a printout of anything. So
Mm,
that would be helpful.
yeah. In that case, yeah, usually I'm surprised because that's a really healthy restaurant. It's all farm raised and, pasture raised. Um, Best thing you can do in that case is literally just manually log it. So, you know, guesstimate 4 ounces, 6 ounces of whatever meat you had with the potatoes. That's the best way to do it. But
Yeah, I mean, I got the vegetable base. So I had the burger for lunch, and then I bought the bowl, the chicken Thai bowl.
okay.
Just kept it around for dinner, and with the vegetable base, and I tried to do the best I can as far as logging it. So you'll when you get a chance to peek at it sometime, you'll see if any kind of improvements you'd suggest.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, but good job though. That's good. And for everybody else too, if you're traveling, just let me know in advance. Ideally a day. And I've had so many clients ask me that I kind of know right now what's good in a city. I also know some cities that have nothing, like Albuquerque, for instance. But Arlene, did you have a question?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you about this audiobook that I got turned on to. It's called Next Level. And it's a guy, okay, through menopause and beyond. And it talks a lot about what you talk about. Um, I lost you. Okay, yeah, Next Level. And it's an audiobook and
Okay.
kind of opened up the eyes about how what you talk about in our nutrition and heavy weightlifting for women in menopause. So I'm like on the third, fourth chapter, starting the fourth chapter.
That's
So it's
cool.
really interesting. It kind of puts everything together, you know?
Next level, it's a book.
Yeah, it's called Next Level.
Oh,
Um,
Celine Yeager.
yes,
You're
Stacy Sim is the
oh,
author
stay
of
yeah,
that.
Stacy Sims.
Yeah, yeah.
So for everybody watching, and this is awesome that you're reading this, Arlene, but for everybody, all the women, uh, if you want to know everything I know about menopause, I learned from Stacy Sims. She's basically the number one expert on menopause. So that's really good that you're doing that research on that. So what kind of have you learned anything new?
Well, I'm kind of a person that needs to go back and listen to things, a couple of times. But it's basically what you're saying. We got to eat right.
Okay.
Um, how our bodies work. When we have more estrogen and less I can't even say the word progesterone.
Progesterone.
Uh-huh. And what happens to us and why it happens, you know? So just learning about that and learning, that what's interesting about this book is that she talks about ladies who are athletes later in life, and how they can maintain, that strength and stamina that they need to be athletic into their 50s, 60s, 70s, that it's like don't give up because you're older. And me, like, I play softball and I
Yeah.
compete. So it's like it helps push me to, hey, I got to be better in my mindset and do what I have to do, do what I signed up for, So it helps me that way. I know it's, you know, I need a little kick in the ass sometimes, but
Yeah. Everybody does.
I I know what I need to do and I just need to do it, you know?
So I was thinking about this today, when somebody hires a trainer, when somebody hires a coach, you guys, you don't sign up for the meal plans. You don't sign up for the workouts. You don't sign up for the supplements. Yeah, there might be some new things you'll learn. But what you're really signing up for is to the accountability and the thing to keep going, and also sometimes to hear things that nobody else will tell you, right? So, um, so just yeah, and this is I'm really happy you're bringing this up, Arlene. And this is for everybody else watching the replay as well. Like it's just the worst thing you
She
can
ta-
do. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. She talks about why, what's the mechanics involved and why women in menopause have the fat. Why it's so hard to get rid of the fat and what we need to do. You know, that
Yeah.
now that you're aware of it up here, now that you know what's going on with your body, and now you know what you need to do. So I thought that kind of hit home with me, like, you know,
It
because
motivated you.
I'm at a position where no matter what I do, no matter what I do, if I don't do the right thing, those 6, 7, 10 pounds come on so quick and they are so hard to lose. if I don't do what I'm supposed to do.
Yep. Got to keep your eye on the ball. Absolutely. Um, what I was saying is, I forgot what I was saying, but the thing is with menopause, I'll just share this with you guys. This is more like personal, but I know a lot about menopause. But what I was gonna say is to all my female clients also watching the replay. This is what I was gonna say. The worst thing you can do is not reach out. So don't run away from me, run towards me. So with that said, I understand if you're a woman watching this that you might be skeptical and hesitant about asking me about this stuff because it turns out that I am not a woman. I recently found that out. So it's just subconsciously, in your subconscious, it's very hard to listen to somebody of the opposite sex tell you how the people of your sex do. But in the end of the day, it's all science. Um, so anyway, I don't blame if you're watching this video, I don't blame you for being hesitant about that. So that's why, like in Arlene's case, read books on it. But in the end of the day, though, it doesn't matter whether you're a woman, a man, whether you have PCOS. I studied PCOS as well. The solution is always the same. The solution is always the same. It's always strength training. It's always going to bed at the same time every night, having a healthy lifestyle. And a lot of times, what most people do, not you guys, of course, because you guys are watching this video and you guys are on the Zoom call. What most people do, for instance, women with PCOS, is they will get diagnosed with PCOS and then they are overweight and they say they cannot lose weight because they have PCOS, but they got PCOS because they were overweight. So you can't use it as a crux. The solution is always the same. It's strength training, real food, and having a holistic lifestyle, really. Supplementation does really help, but a supplement is a supplement, something that's already solid. So, um, Shayna, do you have anything? Are you about to go to work or are you going to work at 7, right? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm about to go to work. I go in about another 15 minutes or so. Um, I did something I haven't done in a while. I actually meal prepped today. So I made two
Nice.
different meals to be ready for the next 5 days, 5 or 6 days. So
So you meal prep for the next 5 days?
yes.
What did you make?
I took some ground turkey. Both meals have pasta in them, but not a lot. But the first meal had ground turkey, some zucchini, some asparagus. Um, I used some Greek yogurt and a ranch seasoning packet to kind of give it a little bit of creaminess.
Yeah.
Some salads, and I just mixed all that together.
Awesome. So now you got it for 5 days. That's
Yeah,
awesome. So it'll only get better every time you do it. Every time you do it. You're gonna eat your food tomorrow, and Thursday it might still taste good. Maybe Friday it'll start tasting a little bland. You'll just find your rhythm of like, all right, maybe I should meal prep my meals on this day and meal prep them twice a week so they stay fresh. Now, the challenge here is to keep doing what you just did. Meal prepping is so important, especially with your activity level and your job. Um, and make your food just something you really look forward to, you know? So
yeah. I'm
anyway,
going to the grocery store tomorrow to get the stuff to make your cookies, the chocolate cookies that you sent the recipe for. Because every
yeah,
once in a while I have a hunger for something sweet, and I don't want to grab anything that I'm not supposed to be eating. Like, let me get this stuff together so I can make that, and that way I can have something healthy to fight the sweet craving.
awesome. That's the chocolate oatmeal cookies, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Let me know how they turn out. Quick heads up, just grind the oatmeal in the blender if you can. It makes it a lot better. But
Okay. I'll do that.
yeah, awesome. Awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. Um John, Shayna, Monica, you're good. Vidi, Diana, Monica, how are your workouts going? Did you bring in a barbell to Planet Fitness? I should just make it mandatory that everybody turns the camera on. I feel like I'm just sitting here in the corner.
Hi, it's Vidi.
Hi, Vidi, Diana.
Hi. Yeah, I'm following your videos for the workouts. I'm working out at LA Fitness.
Okay.
And so far, yeah, it's working out and I'm trying to understand your concept, the pattern and yeah, so far so good.
Are you getting the pattern? Are you understanding it a little bit?
I am. I am.
So, I'll tell you right now, my workouts, the last 2025 right now, the last 13 years have, and this is going to sound weird, it has been always have been the same. And what I mean is, I always do a warm up of 2 to 3 to 4 exercises in a row. I go anywhere from 15 to 20, 25 reps. I rotate that for about 2 to 3 rounds, properly warmed up. Boom, 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 boom. Then you do something explosive. Then you do the big lift, and then the accessory lifts afterwards. It never fails. So I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, it's working out and they're it's simple, but it gives me a workout. I mean, the pattern's simple,
Yeah.
but it's giving me a workout. So thank
Cool.
you.
Yeah, just focus on that big lift.
Yeah.
And cool. Well, yeah, keep me posted on how you're doing. Anything else you need help with or
Um, no, I think I'm good. I'm good right now. If anything, I'll text you or I'll put it on the app.
absolutely. Just reach out.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. And guys, remember, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Monica, if you're still there, you want to say anything, any last words, Monica? Oh, did you just work out, Monica? Oh,
No, I worked out during my lunch at work.
oh yeah, that's when you work out.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
I feel good about myself.
That's the most important. Anything
Um,
you need help with?
no, I don't think so. It's just willpower to say no.
Say no to what?
The good, the good sweets.
Where are they?
I'm like on a mint chip craze right now. And you've been telling me about those Yasso bars, but they're not at my Sprouts, and I don't know where else to find them.
Oh,
But what was I eating? What are my bars?
The brand or
Yeah.
Jolly Llama.
like some kind of Jelly Llama.
Yeah. It's there's no erythritol. You thought there was, and there's not. So
Good. Jolly Llama
yeah.
does have a chocolate mint. And Shayna just put in the comments too. Yasso, they have them at Walmart. And yeah, Costco is weird, but not all Costco's have it. But here, Costco sometimes has the chocolate mint Yasso in like, you know, 10 million units. But the it's okay. It doesn't taste that super amazing. But
Mhm.
let me look up some chocolate mint like protein cookies or whatever, and I'll send you a recipe.
Okay.
Yeah. I really
Are there
need,
any like Michael approved coffee syrups, or like if I wanted like a mint something, make my own like extracts?
well, peppermint extract is always good. Is that what you mean? Or for,
Yeah.
yeah, you can always do peppermint extract. You don't need that much. When it comes to like syrups, Chalk Zero is really low calorie. Um, but yeah, that's what I would recommend. But just everything in moderation is fine. The thing is with syrups is that it's usually something you're going to have every single day, right? So even if you have 100 calories of it, it's still 100 calories you could have used on real food. So, if you can go without it, the trick is this. When you eat a food, like I just had those sweet potato fries, right? And I thought maybe I should put some ketchup over it. But no, if you can enjoy it without the ketchup, that's a win. Saving yourself 100, maybe 200 calories right there. If you can enjoy your coffee without syrup or without cream and just use cinnamon, saving yourself 100 calories right there. So, if you absolutely must have syrup, I would look into the Choc Zero, CHOC Zero. They have it at Sprouts. But yeah, that's what I would go for. Um, yeah. Or protein powder. Put protein powder in your coffee.
I saw.
Turns it
All
into a
right.
different. Yeah. When's your next workout?
Um, let's see, this week is 4 days of workouts. So I think I'm splitting them two. Tomorrow, I will run, and then Thursday, Friday, do the last two of the week.
Okay. All right. Well, keep me posted if you need anything. And
Do that.
yeah, for everybody else, I really appreciate you guys coming on to the call. And for everybody watching the replay, if you're still watching this replay, here's how I know who my absolute best clients are. If you're still watching this replay, if you're watching the replay and you're still watching, then text me with what TV show you're currently watching, even if you're not watching any TV shows. Here's what purpose this serves. One, I will see how good of a client you are if you watch the whole video, because then I will create an extra room for you in my heart. I will always have some room for you. In my cold heart, I will make some room for you. And I can also see what kind of person you are judging by the TV shows that you watch. Because trust me, not all TV shows are created equal. No, they are not. So I hope to hear that you guys watch cool TV shows. And oh my goodness, if any of you are saying that you're watching America's Next Top Model or America Idol or something, then it's okay. That's fine. But you can do better. And I'll show you. I will reply to you and I will tell you, okay, good. Now I want you to watch this instead. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys coming on the call. And stay tuned for that afternoon energy fix. It's going to be great. I'll send you guys the link to that. It's the 4 videos and it's going to fix your afternoon energy crash. It's going to be amazing. So thank you so much for the call. And we'll see you guys later. All right. Have a good night.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Shayna. Bye, Shayna. Bye, everybody.